Okay, so I think I'm about ready to get started. So I guess I'll just briefly mention, I guess, the roadmap for the next couple of streams. So goal for today's stream, beat the game. Next Tuesday, I think we're gonna hold a vote. I think we're gonna vote between continuing the East series, continuing Suikoden, which we did start on the weekdays, or trying out a new series. I think I'll just keep the choices very simple and straightforward. I'm not sure how long this stream will run. I feel kind of exhausted from shoveling snow for 2 hours, so it's like my whole body aches. So we'll see how I feel as we get further into the stream. But for now, let's switch over to the game. Looking good to me. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch over. Hey Chris, how's it going? I'm gonna load into the game where we have, I believe, just 2 bosses remaining. We have to fight our brother and the final boss. And unless there's like a new phase to the other final boss, I think that's it. You never know. Chris is saying alternate title, clawing my way to the top. I think I used that pun, unfortunately, on the last one, on the invite. So I guess with that, we'll just go straight into a boss battle. We don't really have too much between us and the goal. Let's see, what do we have equipped on us before I step through the door? So I've used the medallion. It means there's nothing between us and the boss other than a walking distance. MP consumption? Okay, I think this is probably fair. Oh, we could see the demonic glowing brother from here. He's looking fine, chat. Yeah, it is an EC pun to make. Oh, he's holding Spirited Girl. She goes, "Oh, Hugo / Boy in Black, please don't do this. You're too strong to let them keep trolling you." ... with the evil smirk, Boy in Black. She's choking, chat. Stop. Call man? Boy in Black, snap out of it. Didn't you promise me we'd settle things once and for all? Well, here I am. Or are you too afraid of what I might do to you? Oof, she got tossed to the side. That's better. If you're gonna fight anyone, it should be me. Oh, look, he's going full evil smirk, chat. Look at that. He's just so happy with himself. Oh, 6 eyes. This could be an interesting dodging thing. Yep, even Claw's like, 6 eyes of Boy in Black at once, huh? Not bad. I'm not your enemy, though. I hope you know that. But it won't stop me from feeding some sense into you. I am your brother, after all. And apparently the response was, "Whoa!" Alright, so let's observe the pattern a little bit, chat. Also, I just realized there's something wrong with the controls. But unfortunately, I don't think... Oh, hold on. I am actually gonna have to fix this. This is gonna bother me. Sorry, chat. Hopefully, it will pause it. Oh, it did pause it while I did that. Thank you. See, I was playing a different game earlier, so I have different controller presets. So all my buttons were, like, inverted. It was very weird. I'm gonna blame PSO for that. Wow, I got so many strikes on him. Let's just kind of observe his pattern. Yeah, whenever that barrier is up, I think we're gonna try to respect it and just walk away. I don't think we can hit through it. Yeah, see, we can't hit through it. I tried it there. So we're just gonna wait it out. I think this is going pretty well overall, though. Like, I could just kind of face tank this. Like, we way out damage him. This is the only skill I'm kind of scared about. Ooh. He tagged me with a nasty little diagonal shot there. I want to dodge some of that. Fortunately, we seem to be regaining focus at a pretty good rate, so we should have this in one try, despite not having the correct control set. Oh, much better. Yeah, if he only knocks us down for 2 damage, that's honestly not too bad. We just have to kind of wait out his invincibility period. There we go, chat. Nice and easy. And we level chat. To which Boy in Black's response is... I mean, you can... He's very intelligible, chat. I don't know about you, but I relate to Boy in Black right now. We're like, that's it, let it all out. Demonic powers are what you want. They do nothing but reflect your inner weakness. Just stay focused. You're too strong to let them overcome you. Too strong to let them win. Then we get, I know, he's a poet. God, he's a good poet. We're like, that's good. And he huff puffs us. His response is, You're a real jerk, you know that? Spouting out all that pithy fighting spirit nonsense when I'm incapable of getting a word in edgewise. So what's with the big brother act all of a sudden? I'm your big brother, and it's about time I start acting like it. Can't a man boast about his little brother's strength from time to time? I meant what I said, you know. You look shocked. No, I'm just trying to figure out your angle. You seem a lot different than you were last time we spoke. More determined, I guess, or confident. I am, at least to some extent. I still don't have much in the way of natural ability. That blessing went to you, not to me. Though I've always felt limited by my shortcomings. But I finally started to realize, maybe that's not the case. Maybe I'm not so limited after all. It certainly took me long enough, didn't it? Is it because of Lady Rhea and Lady Fina? Partly, but not just them. Ever since this whole ordeal began, every one of you has been looking out for me. I guess you could say, by virtue of comparison, my newfound confidence is thanks to Dallas and his crew. What are you laughing at, you little twerp? You say you're lacking natural ability, but I don't know. It takes a pretty dry wit to deliver a line like that with a straight face. And that's gotta count for something. Though I suppose it's more sad than funny, really. We just ... in response. Spirited girl, are you alright? Come on, pull yourself together. She goes, Oh, Boy in Black. You come back to your senses? I have. I'm so sorry, spirited girl. I'm gonna get you taken care of, but for now, you just stay right there. Don't try to move. Just rest up. Well, there's an offer I can't refuse. Here. We received Goddess Ring. Okay, that's different. What's this? For Dallas's orders, I swiped it from Lady Rhea. It's something he really doesn't want her to have, which means it's probably something worth having. You should take it with you. We're like, got it, thanks. Once I've tended to Spirited Girl's wounds, I'll be right behind you. So stay safe, brother. Ooh, we call this brother. Progress, chat. Hello, Yentos, how's it going? Yeah, so far, Spirited Girl was being choked to death, but she's not dead, and Roy hasn't died. So maybe we're going for the ultimate true ending. We remarked to ourselves, brothers, huh? How many years has it been since he last called me that? Then we think to ourselves, all that's left now is confronting Dallas on the tower summit. Wait for me, Rhea. Let's take a look at the Goddess's Ring. That sounds a little different than the other spirit necklace kind of things we received. Goddess Ring. Strength +5, defense +5. A mysterious ring worn by Rhea bestows divine protection. I think we're gonna take this. I think I'm gonna need the defense more than the attack power. So chat, we're going for the final fight, so let's try to get one more level. Just in case the game has a nasty surprise in store for us. Let's see, we beat the game at roughly level 50 every single time, so I don't think we should be below level 50. I feel like that's pretty safe to say, chat. So I think our increased focus definitely came in handy in that fight, because I got focused 2 different times. Plus I got like so many strikes, it's more like 2.5. Oops. I'm not sure why I'm fighting the knight, he's not worth experience. I need to teach myself to ignore things not worth our time. Like, that enemy's worth it. Aw, I got tapped for poison. On the plus side, chat, we do a ton of damage now, so it shouldn't take too long. Although, we're very close to having enough for possibly another upgrade. Oh, I got to use my increased stun chance there. How rare. I like that I'm only really taking damage from poison for the most part. That's a good sign. Yeah, we'll probably equip this, chat, just because, again, I want to be tankier in case the game has a really nasty surprise for us. Oh my gosh, I'm just trying to dash and I cannot get my momentum. Oh no. Like, look at that, chat. That's ridiculous. Also, it said leg guard, so at least it let us know when it blocked damage randomly, so thank you, leg guards. So at this rate, we're probably going to get over 100,000, which should net us the final upgrade. So I think once we get that level, we'll just try to beat the game. I'll just reset the enemies by dashing out here. Game? That was weird. I'll have to keep that in mind. Apparently, if you hold up while exiting the other area, it just ignores your hold up input for some reason. So I was holding up while dashing, but I kept dashing towards us, like I was holding down or something. That wasn't me, chat. Like, it was definitely the game was like, nah, you're not holding an input. There we go, 100,000 SP. So we're sitting at a total of... Oh, we did level, so what were we before the ring? So we're at 357 health now with 276 strength and 264 defense. And again, we're getting a ton of SP. So I believe we should be able to afford our last upgrade. Or if we can, I might as well as get it, just because we're so close. Oh, I'm going all over the place, chat. The conflicting suction effects of those monsters is very interesting. Fine, if he doesn't want to expose his back, I'll just go to some other enemy in the meantime. There we go. So we've almost leveled. We're almost at 120,000. I don't recall how much we need for the next upgrade, but it's looking pretty good. Practice my little slide move. There we go. We're so close to leveling. Excellent. Oh, he's so close to death. I feel like we need like one kill to level. So close, chat. We must be on that pixel threshold. There we go. We finally leveled. So we're now at 363 health, 284 strength, and 271 defense. That's not too bad. So again, we beat the game at level 50 with all the other characters. So unless the game really drastically changes this fight, I don't really see a big issue. But I think I'll appreciate that level up either way. Let's see. What do we need for the next upgrade? Reduce MP usage costs 100,000. I might as well as get it. Why not, right, chat? I still have 17,000. We'll reduce damage from terrain just in case the boss gets a new attack. Anything else that would kind of help us get through? I don't really think I'm going to use charge skills, so that's kind of useless. I guess if we get tagged by a status ailment, we'll reduce it, chat. So hopefully we do not have to suffer any terrible status ailments, but we'll see. That's about it for now, so let's save. And let's just go to the top of the tower. So we got a safety level so that way we beat it at the same level we beat it with all the other characters. If it still feels too hard after that, I don't know what to do, because we are getting a huge stat bonus from the Goddess Ring. I hope that's going to offset some things. I'm being told use the item. I am wearing the item. We didn't get the revive, though, Chris. That's what I was saying before. There is no second chance item. That's what I'm trying to say. This is what we got instead. But thank you for the reminder. So let's climb all the way to the top. So again, we're gonna get demon form fairly frequently. I'm hoping that's gonna carry us through part of the fight. Let's do one final save here in case something goes wrong. You know what, before we actually go into the fight, let's use the shell. Oh, immense magical power is interfering with it. Can I call from here? Okay, we are getting bonus dialogue. So Shion's saying, Claw, praise the goddesses, are you hurt? I just managed to break Boy in Black from a spell. I'm headed for the top of the tower now. I see. So the final confrontation is at hand, then. We're very close to freeing Lady Fina from this barrier. Once that's done, we'll be right behind you. May the blessings of the goddesses and the fortunes of war be with you. Thanks, I could use all the help I could get. We put away the shell. So that's our, I believe, the last conversation we could get. So let's save one more time, post-conversation. And, yeah, this is gonna be kind of a mess to get through, but we'll see how it goes. We go, So keep in mind, chat, we have two skills that are not really good at dealing damage against the boss that requires us to use them. So this might be a little difficult, because I'm gonna have to take away our safety net of the dash skill in order to use our actual other damaging skills as well. Sorry about that, pausing for a drink, and we go, Rhea, are you alright? Please, say something. The ritual is going well, don't you think? Pity the goddess won't see it. She'll be sleeping through the whole thing, I surmise. You lowlife! Why have you even come? You don't stand a chance against me. Since you host a fragment of the demonic essence yourself, you must know what you're up against, right? The power that fills the air all around the summit is transforming me. Soon, I will surpass divinity itself. I will become a perfect being. Oh, I know all about your intentions, but you haven't won just yet. Until Solomon's Shrine back on the surface and the Black Pearl's power is unleashed, you're still nothing more than a cocky sorcerer. I'm impressed. You know more than I anticipated. I suppose I underestimated you. I initially thought your goal was merely to steal the demonic essence away from me. Imagine my surprise when I learned your true objective. Destroying the Black Pearl, is it? Clearly the delusions of a madman. Maybe I am mad, but what other option is there? Eliminate the Black Pearl and you eliminate the essence it holds within. which is essentially suicide for me. But it doesn't matter. I've come this far. I can't back down now. I don't make a very good demon, and I'm certainly not much of a human anymore. But I'll do whatever it takes to obliterate the likes of you. And Barrier says no. Gah! You're wasting your time, and I suppose I'm wasting my breath. If you haven't gotten it through your head yet that this struggle is futile, you never will. I'm not about to give up without trying every trick in the book. Even when I've done everything the fates will allow, I can always turn my claws upon the fates if I have to. Your strength of will is a good match for your foolish obstinacy. Honestly, I'm impressed you've been able to maintain enough sense to hold such values, considering the monster you've become. But in the end, your struggles will avail you nothing in the face of such overwhelming power. We og. He struck us right out of demon form. That's not a good sign, chat. We gleh. Such is the divide between those who have power and those who do not. One cannot change the world through force of will alone. Goddess Rhea chimes in. No, you're wrong. Rhea. Oh, it seems our goddess possesses a strong will of her own. But what, pray tell, could a caged bird possibly hope to accomplish by defying me? Claw, remember, you've already overcome so much. Sometimes being careless is the same as being carefree. It's endearing, and it's been a pillar of support for us all. Even relying on the demonic energy within you, you've never let it consume you. You've made it your own. Now's your chance. The ring. We withdrew the goddess ring from our pack. Well, we're actually wearing the ring, but sure. No! It cannot be! That ring contains a small measure of my power. Please, release it. Understood. We and smash the barrier. Did I do it? Claw. How irritating. Very well then. If you're that desperate to die, I'll be happy to help the cause. The Black Pearl has regained most of its power. Perhaps it's time I harness the gifts I've been given. Oh. Darn, you too? My demonic form is worlds apart from yours. It is like unto that of a god. The demonic essence makes me the ideal fusion of a man's intellect and a demon's raw power. Behold my glorious visage, cower before my perfect form. There we go, Chad, he's powering up. Chat saying in the chat they're basically telling Claw to be dumb. I mean, you're not wrong. So we did not receive the support of our friends, which is a little different. We just used the power of the ring. Let's see, chat. We're going in. We know this boss pretty well. So we just have to kind of avoid the bullets as best as we can. And we just kind of dodge out whenever we're feeling not too safe. We don't want to take any damage we don't need to take. They're gonna circle back on us, but doesn't matter. So far, first phase going pretty well, I would say. Ooh, almost clipped me. That was close, boss. Again, if we take damage from the terrain, we are getting reduced amounts from the statue at least. Oh, that was a definitive first stage, chat. Oh boy, there is a lot to dodge there, chat. Okay, I'm gonna have to wait for our MP gauge to recover. This is what I was worried about because it's kind of hard to spam that. Oh, is he actually... Oh, he's vulnerable. Oops. We're gonna try to take as little damage as possible, chat, just in case there's a nasty surprise. Speaking of which. Alright, so now we're gonna go into the Thunder form. There we go, we sped through it, So now we have to hit the things on the side in order to open up its final form. We have to be very, very careful, because he'll try to trap us in a couple of hits. So we're gonna watch what the main form is doing. I'm not too concerned about the side forms. Oop. So we're doing a lot of damage to it, chat. So I'm gonna activate the demon form just in case something happens that would hit us. Kind of like that. Oh, he's charging his laser, chat. Oh! Oh no, okay, there we go, we dodged it. So we have almost defeated it, chat. I think the Goddess's Ring is really helping us out here. I'm going to try to dodge through as much of the fire as possible. So we still have to look out. He hasn't done his grab attack, but if he doesn't do it, I'm okay with... Oh, he's doing the grab attack. We're out of there, chat. If we got grabbed by that, we would have taken a lot of damage. So we're almost done with the boss, chat. This is going extremely well. We barely took any damage. And defeated, chat. Chat is saying I defeated the boss, and now I've also defeated the bots. It's true, the bots are invading. Wow, that was a very fast final boss. Thank you, Goddess Ring. That 5 attack and 5 defense did make a huge difference, honestly. No! How could I have lost? Inexperience. I've grown used to the demon within me. I know its limits, and I respect them. You, on the other hand, took on more power than you could handle, and it overwhelmed you. I merely used that to my advantage. I suppose there's some merit to your pathetic resistance after all. But I will never allow vermin like you to stand in the way of my grand ambitions. Oh? He's still going, chat? What? Are you trying to destabilize the Black Pearl altogether? No, you mustn't. Its power will destroy you too. Oh, I know that all too well. But if its power cannot be mine, then it shall be no one's. It will be destroyed by my hand. The Darklings will be second to none. We will have absolute control, or we will foster absolute anarchy. Calm voice says, I'm afraid that doesn't work for me. When a puppet cuts its strings, all that happens is, it falls down. I don't know who Calm Voice is, but what? Uh-oh, is this the true final boss? We'll listen to the music, chat. Oh, chat, he's in black. Is that Father in Black? Chat, I think it's Father in Black. It can't be. Chad, I think it's our father. He's the traitor. Yay! We were close. We had a 50-50. Dignified man. It's good to see you again, Lady Rhea. I must confess, when you and Lady Fina disappeared without notifying me, I became rather anxious. Does something trouble you? It's unbecoming of a goddess to stare with mouth agape like that. Your silence is unnecessary. I have ever been your faithful servant, after all. If my actions displease you, you may feel free to speak ill of me. Wait just a moment. Father, why are you here? Okay. I had a feeling it was the father, because we didn't get any follow-up from the previous fight. So let's see, he says, and why would you pick now of all times to make your entrance? Don't tell me. So, it was you then. I had my suspicions, but I always refused to believe it. Now, I guess I no longer have that option. I suppose you don't. It was I who told those outsiders of the demonic essence. Uh-oh. It's Man in Black, chat. When Solomon's Shrine was raised to the sky, it confirmed my suspicions regarding the Black Pearl's true potential, which in turn led me to discover the existence of the perfect form it could bestow upon whosoever controls it. And since, things have simply fallen into place one after another, exactly as I'd envisioned, all according to plan. Uh-oh, he's the chess master, or excuse me, I guess fallen into place, maybe dominoes? Triple exclamation mark. It was all according to plan, chat. But to have even harbored the slightest suspicion toward me is quite impressive. You're as sharp as ever, Lady Rhea. Am I to assume you've also deduced my ultimate goal in all of this, then? I have, and I cannot allow it to happen. Well, that is a pity. Where are my manners? Here I am rambling on whilst there's a wounded animal in my presence, bleeding all over my tower. Man in Black. You made a good effort, Dallas. But in the end, you Darklings were far too inexperienced for your efforts to have any true merit. Therefore, I shall now relieve you of your duties as custodian of the essence. You... betrayer! You served me well as my pawn, acting where I could... Oh, we're going back with the chess metaphor. Acting where I could not, and I am not an ungrateful man. So when I've become one with the essence, you shall be granted life anew as my loyal slave. Jenga Master, that's also a good one. I like that, chat. I am the Jenga Master. I mean, he is controlling the tower after all. I trust you will look forward to the day of your glorious rebirth. Well, goodbye, Dallas. We didn't even kill you this time. I'm fading. My body's dissolving. Someone help me. The demonic essence. Not quite complete yet, it would seem. Still, I suppose he did his best, considering his obvious inadequacies. And with that... Oh wow, we actually stopped a villain from approaching their source of ultimate power. We didn't just watch it, chat. We did it! We did something! Let's see, what do we say to him? We say, don't you dare move another muscle, father. I'm not letting you anywhere near that thing. Yeah, just saying Yukimoto Kane, maybe. That's an interesting comment, Yentos. I guess we have to consider what the true timeline is. I think we'll talk about that once this concludes. And since the traitor was not really a thing in the other two timelines. Oh, his response to our interference is, "You're still here? As I recall, you ran out of my life a long time ago. So what business have you interfering with it now? You. Do you think you're scaring me? You'll back down. You'll never fall through with anything. You're even half-assed as a demon. Why do you suppose you wound up with the Darklings in the first place? It's certainly not because they saw any potential in you." You can't mean I was the only survivor of that battle because I gave them very explicit instructions to leave you alive. Yes. I wanted to see just how much potential the demonic influence could unlock in one of our lineage. One might say you were my test subject. I had Dallas do the same to Boy in Black, just to confirm the results. Imagine my surprise when he lost in battle to the likes of you. I'm so ashamed. Both of my sons are such wretched failures. You. I'm thinking of what words to say to replace some of the curses that appear on screen. I need to have a thesaurus in front of me sometimes, chat. Getting on the spot thesaurus is a little difficult, but I'll say I'll replace it with, "You terrible heathenistic father." Gah. Oh, I should say gosh dang. That's a good one, chat. Thank you for reminding me. Whoa. Ow. You didn't even move. You didn't even blink. And yet, you still hope to defy me? A simple bolt of lightning is easy enough to conjure with a mere thought. If you're actually skilled, that is. All right then. No holding back. Darn. The House of Boy in Black shield magic. I should have known. Yes, you should have. And you should also know that this barrier is made of sterner stuff than that fool Dallas. Even with the goddess ring, you have no chance of breaking through. Nothing in this world exists that can penetrate it. Damn. Now then, I believe it is time to claim the essence for myself. Ah! Rhea? This feels magnificent! Once the ritual is complete, all that remains is to destroy Solomon's shrine. The Black Pearl's power will be released, transforming the demonic essence within me into pure perfection. I will not let that happen. Oh, we're charging up, chat. Yeah, we need Ghost Dad to save us. We need a real father figure, chat. Damn, not even that? You truly are hopeless. I told you, there's nothing you could do to stop me. You're just wasting your time. Good. Oh. In parentheses, it's no use. Oh no. That phrase has a very different meaning from a very different game. It's no use, chat. It's no use. Let's see. So we think to ourselves, these claws will never be able to break through that barrier. Silver the Claw Hog, it's very true. What am I supposed to do now? Girl's voice says, thank goodness I'm not too late. Is it the other goddess? It is the other goddess. Chat, we need the power of friendship and family to defeat our father. Fina. Well, if it isn't Lady Fina, you're looking well. I'm afraid you're mistaken in your assessment, however. You are, indeed, too late. No, I'm not. I believe this is yours, Claw. Oh, is she gonna give us the silver sword from the intro? I was just thinking about that, chat. There was never a follow-up to that. Indeed, are we getting a new weapon set? Oh no, chat. Am I gonna have to learn a new moveset on the fly on the final fight? No. Chat, this better not. No, no. Don't you dare Rogue Galaxy me, game. Don't you dare. Do not dare give me a moveset that is hard to use against a very tough boss. We've received the silver sword, chat. I don't know, chat. We'll see how hard this fight is to determine if we're getting Rogue Galaxied. Well, we've received the silver sword. So we saw in the very intro that they were holding on to it, and I was figuring it would come up at some point, but I guess she was the one that was holding on to it. Oh, the guitars are kicking in, chat. We're getting the intro song, and our father says, "It can't be! My sword! I thought it was broken." Not anymore, thanks to the wondrous skills of House Genma. Its blade is imbued with the strength of everyone from Ys, myself included. And since Claria serves to amplify magical power, it should be able to break through even the toughest of barriers. I owe you one. Impudent wench! Uh-oh, Chad, and we got protected. Don't do this, Claw. Why can't you understand? Why don't you feel it too? A quenchless thirst for power is in... I guess the black family's blood. Hell, it's even central to the human condition. The goddesses are only holding us back from realizing our true potential. We deserve better. We must be freed from this yoke. Mankind must not allow itself to be suppressed. Oh no, talk of suppression, chat. Man, that's a very common theme across the games I end up playing. OJRPGs. No, I've been pushing my way through life with brute force for far too long, and in doing so, I lost sight of something. What we need isn't just power for power's sake. We need to join our individual strengths in pursuit of a well-planned and mutually beneficial future. That was a very eloquent way of putting it while we're about to fight our father. So yes, Father, I suppose power is what I seek, but the difference between you and I is I seek it as a means to an end. The power to help those who believed in me and to bring a better future to Ys. Listen, if they don't spout their ideals, it doesn't give the blade its true power, chat. Spirit Bomb Sword, very true. You pathetic fool! Very well. If this is the path you chose, then so be it. I shall show you just how wrong you are. What? No, he can't be. Claw, watch out! He intends to fuse himself with the Black Pearl. Precisely. Why simply use the demonic essence when I can become it? I will be the ultimate demon, a god in every sense of the word. I'll be the supreme being we men in black have always dreamed we could be. My humanity is nothing by comparison. Look well for you to bear witness to the birth of omnipotence itself. Lots of tendrils. Okay, chat, the true final boss is here. We got orbed. Okay, this seems like the true timeline, chat. Oh, we're in such a final boss arena that we teleported into another dimension just to fight God Dad. Chat, we have to beat our God Dad. This will be a fun blind playthrough. Oh, God Dad, you're not looking so hot. Darn, that which transcends. Oh, chat, we have projectiles. I'm really scared that I can fall off, chat. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna try to dodge a little bit. Oh, what is this? Wait, what is this? He could just break the arena? Well, that's not good, chat. Let's hope our focus rebuilds. Oh, I need to dodge that. Oh, each one of those is an attack? Oh. Well, chat, we are just getting assaulted by all sorts of new mechanics. That's not good. Alright, so one of his health bars is down, at least. I think we just have to destroy his other hand. The hand of Father. What? What was that? He just took the arena out from under me? Are you kidding me? That was actually cheap. What? What is this? Oh no, chat. I think I'm in for a hard boss fight. This is not good. I'm sort of identifying what we need to do, but oh boy. What is this? So if I do the jump attack, I get more of a spread, which is a new mechanic. Okay, try it. Oh my gosh. Okay, we have a little over half our life, and we've dealt a little over half his life, so we're kind of even, which is a bit scary. I don't really want to go even with him. Well, the game is like, oh, did you have too much of an easy time on the previous boss? Like, this attack is just kind of unfair, honestly. Like, it's very quick. Alright, so we're taking way too much damage. But fortunately, I don't think we have too many more phases to go. So, I don't know, chat. This is gonna be real close. I mean, I sort of get what to do now, and I definitely don't want to eat the bullets. I'm gonna wait until this is done moving, then I'm gonna go into demon form. What is this? Are we supposed to... Oh, so he's very low on health, which is good. I think one more, maybe two more phases at most. So I still have more than half my health, which is good. Oh. What? 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 What was that? Oh, chat, that was so cheap. It just, like, took our platform out. Wow. That was unfair on so many levels, chat. What is this? What it? Oh, that That's so unfair! Oh my gosh, so I can't stand still. He'll just take the platform out. Oh my gosh, chat. This boss is no mercying me. This is gonna be a close one, chat. Like, this honestly might be one of the closest boss finishes in this playthrough. Oh my gosh.
No mercy.
I need this thing to stop hitting me. Thank you. Oh, we have to do one more phase because I missed a lot of attacks there. And I fell. Man. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to demon form. Okay, I'm almost dead, but the boss is almost dead. So one more orb, and I think he's dead. Okay, chat. Final phase. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna stand in the. Oh, what? Wait a minute. Wait, now he can rotate the platforms? What a cheater. What an actual cheater. Okay, I think you're supposed to use fire magic to not get hit by that, but I kind of thought by standing on the biggest of the platforms that wouldn't be an issue. I was clearly wrong. Why am I not able to hurt him? This is bad, chat. What's his weak point? So our jump shots are not doing anything. Our ground shots are also not really doing anything. I mean, it looks like he's getting low on health. I'm doing something that's hurting him. I'm not really sure what, though. Oh, maybe it's the eye. Oh. Wow. I don't know what to say, chat. This is just kind of unfair. Well... Again, I'm not really sure. I'm hitting something every now and then. I guess I have to get it, like, literally dead center in the eye. Man, I'm gonna die, chat. I'm so sorry. This was kind of very unexpected and kind of unfair, honestly. I'm dead. Oh, we're gonna retry. Yentus is saying, please heal. I can't heal in the game. Not against bosses. Alright, we now know what his gimmick is, at least. So we want to make sure we end on one of the bigger platforms. And we'll try to use our fire magic here to stay up. So he just moved us here this time, which is not too bad. Oh, he moved the arena more to the side this time. Oh, I fell off. That was bad. That was really bad. I did not mean to do that. And he's demonstrating new attacks I still have never seen. Okay. Thank you, game. What is this? Alright, we're doing a lot better in terms of overall damage. I'm gonna try to pick a platform and stay on it. So if the chat is not aware, you are not allowed to pause and use items. You have to just beat this in one try. So, this is gonna be fun. Yeah, this is definitely a big difficulty jump between the last boss and this boss. Can we talk about this, chat? Like, this boss is, like... For coming in blind, like, this boss is kind of overwhelming. But now that we have his pattern a bit better, I kind of know what to do. Okay, there we go. So let's try to stay down here. I really don't like that last phase at all. There we go. Maybe it is some kind of insta-kill, chat. I'm not sure. It seems like it's building up to something. So this time I'm going to wail on it. So it's forced to have that much health in the next form. Oh, come on. Come on, chat. That's just silly. That's so silly. Okay, so new strategy. Can I fire damage him with that to speed this process up? I kinda can. But we take a lot of damage for it. I don't know. So I'm just gonna keep doing my jump shots as much as I can. It looks like only the eye could be damaged that way. Let's clear some of the ground projectiles, because we really can't afford to take extra damage here. Man, the tentacles are everywhere. I don't know if there's a better way to hit this form, because it seems like magic still doesn't do that much damage. Like, I must be missing something, because this just seems really hard, chat, honestly. If that's the intended strategy... Because it's like, it's not like I can linger in the air and do more damage, because fire damage only does 1 to it, even when it's exposed. And this takes a very long time to do this. I'm worried it's something like I'm not the right level for the boss. I'm really worried that the game had just assumed I'm like level 51 or 52. And this is supposed to be doing like 2 or 3 damage and not 0, basically. Man, there are just so many projectiles on the screen. Oh wait, I can hit it while on the ground. Wait a minute. There we go. We got a better rhythm going. So maybe one more pattern of this. Okay. It looks like maybe our projectile does go slightly high enough. Yeah, okay. That's better. I was gonna say, because that seemed like way too difficult. I wasn't sure, because the eye... Oh, I fell. The eye is definitely its weakness. I could probably do this. I just need to clear out these enemies and not fall off again. There's just so much on the screen, chat. Oh boy. Yes! Oh, we did it, chat. Oh my gosh, that final phase was... Oh, that was awful. No! How can this be? I may not be the son you always wanted me to be, but did you ever try seeing me for who I am? Did you ever consider my feelings for even one single moment? Or Boy in Black's, for that matter? What are you talking about? Your greatest failing is your disdain for humanity. We may be ignorant and powerless beings. When left unchecked, will cause nothing but trouble. But no one has the right to decide our futures for us. One by one, we each must shape our own. That's what makes life worth living. And the future I chose is the one where I stop you in your tracks. Right here and right now. Wait! Father, thank you for everything. I pray that one day, on some distant plane, we may meet again, as father and son, and can put all this unpleasantness behind us. Damn you! Well, chat, we killed Father God. You've done it, but this form is immortal. As long as the Black Pearl exists, I will be reborn. Prove to me, Claw, that you made the right choice. Well, I guess we're gonna go fight Father God in some of the sequels, presumably. Either Godfather / Father God or Pearl Dad. Tad, you get to vote on what name we call him, because I have a feeling he's gonna show up in the next game. I feel like this is set up for maybe Ys 1. Oh, we pass out. Puff puff pant, chat. Oh. Pathetic, aren't I? I can't believe how exhausted I am. On the contrary, your condition belies the magnitude of what you've just accomplished. Oop, I guess this is Goddess Rhea speaking. And besides, it makes it a little easier for me to do this. Do what? Your harmonica. No, you can't. He's like, no, you can't force me to play it. Stop. Uh-oh, chat. They're gonna give up their wings. They're asking if they're ready. Fina says yes. No, stop! If you use the power of your wings, you'll both be... The ritual has progressed farther than we had anticipated. If we don't stop it now, Solomon Shrine will come crashing down to the ground. I'm sorry, Claw. If I were just a little more powerful, I'd be able to do this without Rhea's help. Oh, Fina, don't talk like that. I could never let you do this alone. Someday, the demonic essence, or the demon who holds it, to be more precise, may awaken once more. As such, returning the Black Pearl to Solomon Shrine would be far too dangerous. I know this may be difficult for you, but it, and we as well, may be entombed deep within the earth, far from human hands. But before we do this, I'd like to leave a message with you, Claw. A message for everyone in Ys. Tell them, thank you. Thank you for everything, and may their lives be blessed forevermore. Please, wait. Damn, why did my body have to give out now? Claw. Hello, Goddess Rhea. I'm so sorry, but thank you. When you said you wanted your future to be with me, I was so happy. Happier than I could ever put into words. The happiest I've ever been in all my life as a goddess. Because of you, I believe I'll have nothing but wonderful dreams during my long slumber. Stop. Wait, didn't they give us the harmonica? But then they're using the harmonica? Wait. Yentos is asked... Oh, excuse me. No! Anyway, so Yentos is saying in the chat if I'm going to play 1 and 2. My intention is to actually play all of the Ys games at this point. I did end up getting all of them. So I think we'll hold to a vote on Tuesday, formally, what game we'll do. Unless there's not a lot of bonus content tonight, then I'll just do a fast poll. But I'm enjoying this series so far, so I definitely want to leave this game series as part of the poll option, so we'll probably be doing them in chronological order. So we'll continue on with Ys 1 and Ys 2 Or we could vote to do something like Suikoden, I think was option number 2 I plan on having, and then option number 3 would be trying out a new RPG series to see how the chat feels about it with Shining Tears. Which I think Yentos has seen before. It's the one with the it's the one with the werewolf on the cover. This is saying, speaking of bonus content, I wonder if he could fight that true final boss as Unica. Maybe. I mean, at least we could flame sword the whole time. So there we go, chat. We have dealt with the Black Pearl in all 3 timelines. So I'm assuming that our father is now just a reoccurring demon entity in all the other East games, except for the one that we happened to play before. As I said before, I suspect he'll be back in 1 and 2. Maybe later. Oh, they just straight up turned to stone. And they dropped the harmonica. Yentos says yes, he does remember the cover. There we go, Yentos. I'll leave it up to the group. But yeah, if the chat has any thoughts or feelings as to what to do next, always feel free to put it in. If you happen to not make the stream, I'll just make note of it. Put it towards the vote. Ooh, chat, our hair turned to a normal color. We must have given up the demonic essence. Because they did say when the Black Pearl was dealt with, it would be removed from us. And as confirmed by Law, we say, my demonic element is gone. Lady Rhea, Lady Fina. Brother? Why, hello, other protagonists. You are all far too late. Lady Rhea? Lady Fina? How did this happen? What the heck happened up your claw? And what happened to your hair? I went back to blonde. Oh, we're being shaken by Unica. Excuse me, Mittens. Claw, please tell me. Lady Rhea, Lady Fina, what happened to them? The goddesses have gone to sleep for a long time. It was the only way they could keep the demonic essence sealed away within the Black Pearl. What? Are you serious? I'm afraid so. But Fina left a message for everyone beforehand. Thank you for everything, and may your lives be blessed forevermore, she said. No. No, please. It's all right. If we just have faith, then someday I know we'll see them again. You know better than anyone how lonely they always were. So let's make sure they stay in our hearts every day, every moment. I know you're right, but they were always like sisters to me. I just don't want to let them go. Sniffle sob, chat. Followed by very loud crying. I don't know if I'll make the sound for that, but she was, chat. She was very loudly. Oh, hey, look, chat, it's everybody's favorite character has made it all the way to the end. Truly, truly we are blessed with the presence of Roy, as he simply goes, Unica. Stubborn till the end, those goddesses. They waited until I couldn't move to do what they planned from the beginning, countering my objections with apologies and platitudes. And despite all that, they look so peaceful, content in the knowledge that East is secure in the heavens and we're all safe from danger, at least until the next game. But the price was just a bit too high, if you ask me. Farewell, goddesses. One day, I swear I'll destroy that darned essence once and for all, and free you from this destiny. And when that day comes, I hope you'll let me hear you play this harmonica once again. And then that never happens, chat. I'm like, wait a minute. Like, wait a minute. And so, the crisis that had brought the land of East to the brink of annihilation was finally resolved, albeit impermanently. Claw and the others enshrined the goddesses in the Black Pearl deep underground, just as promised. Afterward, they began preparing to use the remaining magical energy for a return trip to Solomon's Shrine in the heavens. It's true, chat, we did technically lose the love interest of the goddess. Technically true. We still have the bittersweet ending, but this seems like the most canon of the endings, chat. Like, we got a true final boss, all of the other love interests survived. Or did they? Wait, where's Spirited Girl? Wait, did she actually legit die? Did I miss something, chat? I thought she was just whisked away. Are you really going back, Claw? I thought you wanted to stay on the surface to watch over the goddesses. No, that's not my place. Someone has to inherit Father's position. Though to be honest, I really think that someone should be you. No thanks. I could do without being ridiculed behind my back as the son of a traitor. Besides, you were his original choice for successor anyway. The surface is where I am most needed. There's so much work to be done down here, and I'd very much like to be a part of it. Sounds like you're confident in your decision then. Oh, okay, they're mentioning her. I was gonna say, chat, I was like, she just kind of went, you know, she went silent, but there wasn't a dramatic scream or anything, so I'm assuming she was okay. There we go. I was getting worried, chat. So we're saying, so, has Spirited Girl gone back to her homeland? Yes, she has. When the essence was sealed away, Zava and Kishko both perished, so sorry, flashy woman in Mandana, you are both canonically dead. Spirited Girl said she was returning home for a time to report on what happened there. Oh, I see. So it's only for a time, is it? Oh, well, that's just the impression I got. It's not like she's definitely coming back, but I mean, she'll probably will, I think. Musha's so mad, chat. Chat saying Musha still has no one. It's true, grrr! Let's have a grrr in the chat for Musha. Musha just gets no love in all three timelines. It's canon. Boy in Black, you're such a two-timer. Huh? What did I do? Life as a ladies' man sure is rough, says Rico. Hello, Sedina. She says, well, you know what they say. You reap what you sow. Just try not to make too big a scene, okay? The time for epic life and death struggles is behind us, and I'm pretty sure Musha would mop the floor with you anyway. Come on, you two, cut it out. Snicker. Mittens says, oh, hey, Claw. When you get back, were you planning on writing up the official record of all the stuff that happened down here? Of course. Hopefully it will serve both as a warning and instruction should the day come when the demonic essence revives once again. I'll consult with the other priests to include as much background detail as possible. It may be centuries or millennia until this information is needed. The sequels! After all, ideally it will be bound into books for the ages. Sounds like you've thought this out pretty thoroughly. If you would, please give my regards to Grandpa. Tell him I'm sorry I won't be able to see him in person, but I'll always be thinking about him. Don't worry, I'll make sure he gets the message. I'll also fill him in on what happened to Commander Sword Dad. Oh, chat saying that Musha and Rico are the true pair. And then Chris says that might be worse than getting no one. Jeez. I'm not sure if you mean it's bad for Rico to get Musha or Musha to get Rico on that one. Let's see, what does Claus say? But in return, I'd ask that you please watch over the goddesses for me, alright? You bet. I'll keep a close eye on them even when I'm old and gray. You won't even make it that far if you don't start thinking about the present. I hope you're ready for some hard times down here. Guess it's good that I'm staying, or you'd be dead by nightfall. Hey, that's just mean. Hello, Ramona. I don't remember what voice I gave Ramona. Man, there's so many voices you have to keep track of, chat. I think I did another lightish voice. Let's see. I guess I'm gonna miss watching you stooges beat up on one another. Don't know how I'll make it up there without you. It just won't be the same anymore. Ramona, Cecilia. There will be many hardships for all of you, but I have faith in your abilities. May you all live good, strong lives, never forgetting your pride as knights and sorcerers of Ys. Yes, sir, I'll always be in your debt. Rico, Musha, I'll be the one who tells your families that you've chosen to stay behind. I'll break the news to them gently, don't worry. It's going to be tough trying to rebuild down here, but hang in there. I know you can do it. Sedina. We'll do our best, and you do the same. Chat saying Sword Dad can tell Grandpa himself. He likes to pop up and talk to people. He's never moving on. Very true, Tad. Sword Dad forever. Who knows? Maybe Sword Dad will be in the future games if we find the same relics. Sword Dad's eternal, chat. Let's see. Oh, we're addressing the tree, I think, because we're saying Rhoda. Rhoda, if you would, please keep an eye on these wide-eyed youths. Make sure they don't get themselves into trouble. And give my regards to your little brother. Okay, we are talking to the tree. It would be my pleasure on both counts. And when the time comes, I shall make certain your legacy is passed only to one who is worthy of it. What's this now? Let's just call it a safety net. Ooh, look at that, chat. They're setting up for the tree to tell us the plot in the future Ys games. Chat is hypothesizing that maybe we just sustained a head injury and the tree is not really speaking to us. I mean, that's always a possibility. I mean, if you think about it, we always talk to the tree after receiving a very heavy blow. Like, we crash landed or we fought God Dad. You know, as you do, or Pearl Dad. It's a safety net for some distant future generation. Oh, they like teasing the sequels, chat. Look at that. I'm afraid the time has come. Parting like this is difficult indeed, but we must begin the transport spell before it's too late. You're right, of course. Please, go ahead. Thank you. Dino, Ioya, are you ready? Yes, Father. We're ready. It could be the Silver Sword, chat. I mean, if nothing else, he's going to be the storyteller to tell us about the Black Pearl. So we could be on the up and up on one of the future games. Ooh, dramatic anime cutscene ending. I don't think we saw that last time. So there we go, chat. We have beaten the game. We have gotten through 3 endings. Presumably, there's one more bonus mode left to show off. So we'll take a look at it. We'll play it a little bit, but I don't intend for this to be a particularly long stream. I think I want to take a break after shoveling for more than yeah, a little over 2 hours. Ugh. Well, we'll see what the game holds in store for us. I think I was spoiled slightly that in the Steam achievements that it looked like we could unlock another character, but I'm not sure in what mode. I'm presuming it's not another story mode. So I would say of the endings, this one seems like the most canon, as I said before. It seems like no matter what, if we were to take the other two timelines into consideration, that maybe the father still probably merges with the Black Pearl to some extent. So presumably he will be the final boss of one of the upcoming East games, and we got to see his origin story, as it were. But unfortunately, that also means that most of these characters will probably not be around. Because I heard this game was supposed to take place like many hundreds of years. That's why they said centuries or millennia. I think there is supposed to be a very big time gap. Yeah, just a saying bad timeline where you play as Dallas. I mean, if I could turn into the giant monster, I'm not really sure how I would navigate the dungeon, but... Chat's also saying sad timeline where you play as Misha and just get repeatedly ignored. I mean, probably. So what's kind of interesting between the different playthroughs is I guess the soldiers never got turned to stone in this playthrough, so we never had to hand over a miniature Black Pearl to save them from the curse. Like, that wasn't a thing at all in this playthrough. It wasn't the other two. So I guess the soldiers weren't good enough to be petrified, chat. We have the pendulum swinging back and forth to designate time has passed. That looks like an older version of Claw. So I think this is new. So we have become Father Claw. And presumably we'll see the Solomon Shrine in a future game. Here are the books presumably mentioned that Claw was going to write about so that people would know about the true history of the Black Pearl. So in case it somehow gets represented as something else, there's going to be one being that knows about it. And now we're seeing what is probably the door to the final boss of a next East game. So what did we unlock, chat? Confirmation indeed, the sword was left behind. Look at the lights shining on it, chat. Good call about the sword, Yentos. You're on the ball. And they're on the pearl. Continued in Ancient East Vanished Omen? Okay, so that is just the title of the first game. I wasn't sure. Just wanted to confirm that. So, okay, so this one's okay. Well, that if that isn't a this is the canon ending, that seems like this is a pretty canon ending. Listen, chat. The best way to store books is to just throw them off the side of a cliff. Just let them descend to Earth. It's fine. So we can use Claw and Time Attack mode. After selecting Time Attack, we know that. Arena mode and bonus shop are now available. You've now been granted SP bonuses for use in story mode. When starting a new game, you may choose whether or not to use these bonuses. If you elect to use them, you will be given number of times you clear this mode times 10,000 at the game's onset. Interesting. Okay, so there's some replay factor with that, chat. Let's check out the bonus shop before we go into arena mode. Aha. And that is the other character, so I have to somehow get arena points. And that'll unlock Adol Christian. So technically he's still in this game. He's just in the post-content. Arena Stage 2. Okay. So we don't have that much to unlock at the moment. So we get to choose a character to play as. I don't know, chat. Who do you think I should try to play in the arena? I'll leave it to the chat. I'll take whatever the first suggestion happens to be. I'm curious where they'll put Adol's icon. Unless they don't give him like a full portrait. Because I feel like he would block the bottom right. Listen, Adol's eternal, chat. So I'll give the chat a few more seconds to decide who I should play as. I'm curious if it'll start me with all my moves, because depending on how advanced we are, I could see Unica probably being the hardest. If we start with all of her moves, she's probably not going to be too bad. Chat saying play as Bib. Well, we'll start on normal. I don't really want to see the Steam leaderboards, that's fine. Okay, so it just looks like kind of a monster killing thing. Oh, I started charging... I don't know what I was thinking. I started charging Thunder like it was real. Oh, we actually leveled. Interesting. I can't actually enter a menu. That is a lot of projectiles, chat. At least if I keep spamming fire, it seems to block every single attack, so that's good news for us. Leveled again. Okay, I think I got an idea of what the arena mode is. I think we'll probably play more of this next time. I just wanted to get a little bit of a taste, see what we have in store. I don't know if I'll unlock every option in the arena, but I think I'll try to at least beat every stage that we're able to get, as long as it doesn't require like a ton of grinding. I think I'm okay with that. Man, there are quite a few enemies. I'm sure I will not place anywhere very well on the leaderboards. Plus, I think we saw last time that people were kind of cheating and won in like 1 second. So I'm sure the Steam leaderboards are just absolute nonsense anyway. I imagine they probably just modified the game files, if I had to guess. Like, they just set your base strength to like 999 or something. Just literal one-shots. Huh. There are quite a lot of enemies. I'm getting scared that I'm not leveling again. Okay. This mode, I think if I'm going to continue with this character, I'm going to have to definitely get a turbo button. My thumb is going to get really tired attacking this long. Because it's not like I could just hold the button down for clarity, chat. I actually used the Thunder Magic, chat. I did it. So I guess we won. Oh, so we really do have to just keep collecting SP. Okay, we'll see how grindy it gets, chat, because I don't know. I don't know if I want to keep playing like 20 of the same stage, especially if it's the same kind of thing. I wish there was a way to make a different save file for this, because I think this is just unlocked in general, the main account, so I can't really grind this too much. I'll think about it, chat. I think if nothing else, we'll show off a couple of arena stages next time while we hold the vote. I feel like that's fair. Because, like, just at this pace, imagine how long that's going to take to get to 500,000. Like, to me, that just seems kind of silly. But I think for now, I'm actually going to conclude the stream here, because I feel like this is not a bad break point. So we see what I could maybe play while we give time for voting. And we'll see where we go from there. So for now, I'm going to switch over to the end of the stream. So we beat the game. I beat that true final boss in 2 tries, which wasn't too bad. I beat Dallas very convincingly, so I was very happy at how well that went. I was really concerned I wouldn't be able to get a lot of multi-hits to get through his shield, but I just charged up fire, and Thunder was in demon form, so I actually got a lot of multi-hits, which was kind of nice. That final fight with the rotating platforms, that was so trollish, chat. Like, that was just really mean. I don't know what to really say to that. So now that I kind of understood the pattern a little bit, I think I would have done a little better on the final boss if I realized that I was just clipping like the central bottom portion of the boss's shield, because I thought I had to hit the eye. So that was like my mistake in observation, because I was like kind of confused as to what I was hitting. So I think on the second playthrough, I at least understood that towards the very end, and that sped it up. Yeah, it wasn't as bad as Rogue Galaxy, because thankfully the restart did not make me fight Lord Dallas again, because that would have made me pretty upset, I'm not gonna lie. But it wasn't too bad. One downside I would say with this game is that, unlike in like Lacrimosa, when you do a jump attack, like let's say you do jump and then attack while rising, I was not able to then jump again, which is a very big difference between Lacrimosa and this game, because Lacrimosa, I could do like a 3-hit string in the air, then jump and do another 3-hit string in the air, and it had a bit more flow to it. Where this one, if I tried to do the jump attack, I fell really quickly. So I feel like the aerial combat is still kind of eh. Like, it is what it is. It would have been nice if I could have jumped out of the animation of the other move. Xantos is asking, is the version of Ys 1 and 2 you have Ys 1 and 2 Chronicles on the PC? Yes, I bought the Steam version for them. I have, if you want the full list, I have Ys 1 and 2, Memories of Salsetta, Oath and Fengala, obviously Lacrimosa, the Arc of Nephotism, and Ys 7. That'll be the order we end up playing them in. And all of those I have on the PC. Now there is, I think, Ys 5. I'm not going to hard commit to playing it because they have never re-released this game. And that would require kind of going through an emulator and potentially a translation just to play like the, it would be, I guess, roughly the SNES, I think, at that time, maybe. I'm not really sure what system the 5th game came out on, because sometimes it comes out on, it gets like re-released on multiple systems. I don't recall offhand, but it would still require an emulator regardless. So it's not like I could just purchase it on Steam or something like that, or I could just get like a PlayStation disc and play the game. So the 5th game, I'll hesitate to say I'll play it that game chronologically, but I'll play everything else because I now own all those games as of the last Steam sales. So I think with that, I guess I'll just take a quick poll in terms of what the chat is interested in. So I'm assuming that there's still interest for the Ys series, so I'm going to leave that on the poll. We could potentially go back to the Suikoden series, as I said before, although it's kind of a shame I didn't end up recording that game for people to go back and rewatch. I'm not sure what I'll do about that. I feel kind of bad because I didn't know about how easy it was to record my own stuff while I was streaming, and I think I should have at least pulled the VOD. So that was definitely a I now know better thing, but it's kind of hard to go back to. So one other thing I think I recall from the older Ys games, and I'm not sure if 1 and 2 are going to be like this, is that combat-wise, I think, for example, like Ys 3 also played this way. Instead of attacking with like an attack button, you have to just kind of face the enemy and you do damage automatically. I'm wondering if that's going to be East 1 and two's playstyle. It wasn't my favorite, but it does play very differently. So it would still be interesting to show off from a mechanic standpoint. So we'll see as we go along. I know 7 plays more like Lacrimosa of Dana. It's kind of the predecessor in gameplay. And then I think it is... might be Oath and Felghana or Celceta. That was kind of like the transition over to the new system where now you have like 3 primary types of damage kind of deal. But 7, I think, was the first one with the party. And 8, Lacrimosa of Dana, we've seen before, so... Okay, I think that's it for the stream. As I said, I'm probably gonna take it easy. I'm probably gonna do some other things to kind of unwind after shoveling snow. But hopefully you had fun. I think overall my experience with the game is that there were some really wonky difficulty spots, and I kind of wish going into it that I knew a little bit more about some of the placements of the weapon upgrades, because I think that made Unica's playthrough a lot harder than it had to be, because we just straight up missed an ore. If you remember that, chat, like we just straight up didn't find it until much later. So that kind of made her playthrough feel a lot more difficult than it probably should have been. And I think Boy in Black is where we experienced like a little bit of a power rush early on, and he kind of fell off towards the end game. Whereas Claw, with its Thunder move, is just absolutely dumb, and he's clearly one of the better characters. So if we had to do arena mode, I would probably stick to Claw if I had to pick a character, just because he can heal himself. And that would probably get us through it. Like, I'd have to respect projectiles a bit more, which is dangerous, but at the same time, I should be able to heal, so it kind of has like a flip advantage. Boy in Black with his windshield isn't too bad, though. So I'd just like to say thank you all for watching, and hopefully you have a good day or a good night, depending on the time zone.